Yo, before you get out here and buy a Madden bundle, check out my sponsor, MMOAN.com. They're the cheapest Madden coins on the market. And they get even cheaper if you use code Texas at checkout for a 10% discount. We just got done recording the best use of your tier 6, 91, 92 overall power pass for the offense. Now it's time to focus on the defense while looking at the list of players ranging between that overall. There's probably like 3 great players to choose from and a list full of a bunch of bad options. So this one is going to be kind of tougher because it depends on what you need specifically for your team. You guys blitz a lot, there's a certain guy for that. If you guys play more coverage, there's another guy for that. It just depends on what scheme you guys run. But in terms of the best possible talent, there's only one, and I'll get to that later on. But let's go ahead and look at some of these terrible cards that you can choose from with this tier 6 power pass. If you guys need a defensive tackle, and you're thinking about putting it on Gerald McCoy, there's no reason in the world that you should put this power pass on Gerald McCoy. Look at this man's stats, right? He's a 91 team of the week card, right? He has 90 strength, 86 block shed, 83 power move, 71 finesse move. Recently I put on run stopper on him in hopes that he can stop throwing with the ability. I put on inside stuff, I put on outside stuff. He just got pancaked and pancaked over and over and over again. So even though he's a high overall, there is like no need for you to put your pass on a guy that's not going to do anything for you besides make you mad. Another terrible card to use his power pass on is going to be Nic Bolsa, who recently got a power up in the game, 68 overall silver. The guy gets up to an 80 speed on his 92 with the 85 strength, 80, what is that? 4 block shed, because you get a +2 right now. And the reason why I think this card is a bad choice for your power up pass is because, for one, he's not going to get to the quarterback. He does get an edge threat, which means you brush him off the edge in the 4-3, or you put him outside linebacker and have him coming off the edge. He's going to get to the quarterback, but he has no abilities. And you guys to see him compared to Julius Peppers pre-stocked. And really, the only major difference you're going to see here is the fact that Peppers is taller. You got the height advantage by +3, got the speed advantage by +3, and then the finesse by +2. Doesn't have the block shed, but at this point, 84 block shed stock versus 80. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to see a difference because Gerald McCoy on my team has 84 block shed, and he does not block shed. Some of you guys may need a pass rusher, and Von Miller may come to your mind. And while Von Miller is an absolute monster, I just don't think this pass makes a lot of sense to use on when you can go ahead and just get a guy like Lawrence Taylor, who is going to be at the tier 5 power pass, which is the 89-90 overall. And you get a guy that's faster, better acceleration, better strength, gets the 90 power move, which means you can go ahead and get the power specialist, and he has better finesse move, and then obviously the block should be the same if you guys got the run stuff maxed out. So I feel like because of the position duplication at this left outside linebacker, right outside linebackers, but a lot of these guys are going to play exactly the same. So unless you have a scheme where you run 2 outside linebackers on the defensive line, or blitz both of them, you're probably not going to need Von Miller and Lawrence Taylor, so that pass can be used elsewhere. I'm going to keep looking at bad players right now. So we got this Chandler Jones, not a great choice, obviously because his price is very low, but like you got a guy here with 90 power move, with no block shit, no strength. Like comparing this guy to Lawrence Taylor, who's the same archetype at the same overall, this is why we do not believe in overalls, guys. Like overalls don't matter. It's all about the ratings at the end of the day. And the fact that these two are the same overall, same archetype, and Lawrence Taylor is that much better, it just doesn't make any sense, man. A lot of bad cards. So you got the Chandler Jones bad card. We got the Telvin Smith, who's also not a great card. 85 speed is great for a user, but because he is the, I guess, zone archetype, like it's just, unless you trust your linebackers in zone coverage, which you probably shouldn't, because I have Shazier out there. He does not do a damn thing. Just not a guy that I think is worthy to be picked up. And so the list continues, man. There's more bad cards at this rate than there are good cards, but the ones that are good are going to make an impact on your team. So let's go ahead and get into those right now. Let's check out Aaron Donald. Now, this guy may be the top of all year's list because he's a 92 overall right in. His stats are just crazy. You get a guy 6'1", 78 speed with the 90 block shed, 92 power move, 89 finesse move. When this dude gets powered up, 91 block shed, 93 power move with 90 finesse move. Now, unfortunately, he cannot get power specialist and finesse specialist on his card because of his archetype. He's a bull rusher, so he gets power specialist. He will get edge threat. Now, the reason why you get this card is because of his versatility on the field. So if you guys run a 4-3 or a 3-4, he can play position from right outside linebacker all the way to defensive tackle, which is fantastic. I like this card as well because of the fact that he has 90s across the board and power specialists or power move and finesse move. And the reason why is because not many linemen in this game are going to have the 90 pass block power and 90 pass block finesse on the same card. There's a couple cards in this game that do, but for the most part, those are like non-existent. Like there's like, I think probably like a handful of cards that actually have those ratings. So if you see a left tackle out here that has low pass block finesse, you can throw Aaron Donald against him, which theoretically should result in better sheds. If he has low pass block power at the center spot, you can throw Aaron Donald at the center spot or at the D tackle spot and watch him go to work against that center. And that mentality should cry across the board, man. Look for mismatches and exploit them to your benefit. So this guy is definitely top 3 lineman card, but the reason why he's not one on my list, as he may be for a lot of you guys, is just because of the fact that you can't really like recreate Aaron Donald with other players in this game at the right end spot especially. But like if you're gonna play him at D tackle, there's a guy that goes by the name of John Randall, who's a 91 overall D tackle, and he has the 90 finesse move. He has good enough block. He has good enough power move, and so if you really wanted to save coin and put that past to somebody else, obviously, you can get John Randall and you're gonna have a guy that's, what, 76 speed with the 88 block shed, 87 power move, which is still pretty amazing, and have him playing right in as well as left end or defensive tackle. So you can find mismatches using this John Randall, but I understand why you guys may not want to use him because Aaron Donald just has those amazing ratings across the board, but John Randall is not so bad himself. Plus, on top of that, with Aaron Donald's power being like 80,000 coin, that card's so expensive, it's gonna run you a lot more than John Randall would as well, so you gotta keep that in mind too. So I'm not saying don't choose Aaron Donald, I'm saying that if you look around, you can recreate what he could possibly do with other players on your team. Another guy that maybe not one of your guys' power-up list is going to be this Jadeveon Clowney. This dude is absurd. 6'5", tall as hell, 85 speed, 87 block shed with the 90 power move, 91 play recognition. Really amazing. Obviously powered up, 86 speed, 88 block shed, 91 power move, gets power specialist, gets edge threat, and he can get to the quarterback with ease with that speed, bro, because that's going to be an 86, which if you guys obviously have John Madden coach as well as Brawler, 89 speed. That is hella fast. Reason why he's 2 on my list instead of being number 1 is because, again, position duplication, right? How many outside linebackers in this game have similar speed as well as can get edge threat and can get finesse specialist or power specialist, right? So you got Lawrence Taylor at a low overall with the same salary cap. Now, my boy CC said the reason why Jadeveon Clowney is cool is because of you can not only have one Lawrence Taylor, you can have 2. I get the logic. It makes too much sense. It's just, I wish I could compare the other outside linebackers on my team right now to this Clowney. EA doesn't let you do that because they don't want you seeing how they compare. But Kevin Green's out here with, I think, 84 block shed with the 84 speed and 91 finesse move. You got Von Miller out here with the, 88 block shed, 91 power move with the 82 speed. So you really only get this Clowney if you want the extra speed increase. And some of you guys may want that, but in terms of what this guy is going to do for you on the field, obviously he's going to play very similar to Lawrence Taylor, very similar to all the other cards I mentioned. I just figured you can go ahead and use this pass to somebody else. But there's a cornerback in this game that can get 2 abilities that would make it really impossible to throw the ball to one side of the field. I'm pretty sure you guys know who exactly I'm talking about. That cornerback is going to be Deion Sanders. There's the reason why he's still going for a lot on his Redux card. Like, these Redux pop out of packs like crazy. I pulled like 3 in the past weekend. It's been insane. But yeah, Deion Sanders at 6 foot, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 92 agility, 92 man, 90 zone coverage. So the threshold for zone to get the ability is going to be 90. So, but in terms of reacting faster, it doesn't really matter. They all react. You know, it's no threshold for it. So don't worry about that. But if you guys activate your cornerbacks, right? You get man up on this guy, so you guys play man coverage or man blitz. Deion's not going to get beat. You got zone out, which means Deion in zone coverage is going to be able to react when the ball's about to be thrown, which means that he can get there for the pick, which is fantastic. He has high agility, so he can basically cut on a dime. And for some reason this year, with EA taking out the pancake blocks, Deion is good in run support. Unfortunately, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I've run the ball to Deion's side so many times. I'm just like, why is my tight end losing this to Deion Sanders? I don't really get why that's happening too much, but you used to be able to realize, okay, he has a coverage cornerback over there who has like 45 block shed, like 35, like just no block shed at all. Dude is super weak in terms of stopping the run. But this year, not the case at all. Deion shuts down the run better than most linebackers. Makes no sense to me, but it is what it is. But yeah, Deion out here compared to all other cornerbacks, like, only other cornerback that kind of stacks up with Deion Sanders is going to be Denzel Ward, but he cannot get zone out. So if I power up this Deion to a 93 overall, Deion's got the same speed. He's going to be able to get those two amazing abilities. Brawler, 95 speed with the two abilities. You're not throwing a ball on this dude whatsoever. Like, Jalen Ramsey gets two abilities, but he's also not that fast. I got my Ramsey out here with 91 speed. Deion Sanders is a better Jalen Ramsey. Outside the press house, he should have pressed in the first place, but you got a guy out here with the same two abilities that can also cover the guys like Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill is on everybody's MUT team right now because he's going for a very reasonable cost right now. Byron Jones, slow. Darius Slay, fast, but doesn't got the man ability. And so the list goes on, bro. There's not many players in this game that can fit anybody's scheme. Like Clowney's, depending on what type of scheme you run. Same thing with the Aaron Donald. While those cards are good, they can be erased. Like, Stretch is going to throw those guys about the paint. It is what it is. Like, you can have all that in the world, but Stretch is going to just throw those dudes about the paint. Deion Sanders in man or zone or against the run is going to do his thing. It just doesn't make any sense. The two guys that should be able to stop the run won't, and the guy that can't stop the run and wouldn't stop the run is going to. Madden is maddening at times. But yeah, Deion Sanders is the best choice of this tier 6 power pass for those that are looking to improve their Madden Ultimate team. Fits everybody's scheme, and even though I need Deion on my team, I'm also a Panther fan, and so I'm going to be choosing Julius Peppers. Now, for those that didn't miss any Madden 10 days and you chose Deion Sanders, then you got to go with Clowney or you got to go with the Aaron Donald. But if you guys need somebody to make immediate impact on your team, it's so hard not to choose this Deion Sanders. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to be going back and revisiting the old power-up passes because of the new power-ups that we got into this game. Who knows? Maybe there's a better choice for your tier 5 power pass, tier 4, tier 3, tier 2, tier 1. We'll find out very soon. Anyways, been your boy Texas. Smack like the video if you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me money was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.